Tater. What's this? What is it? Go get it. Go get it. Give me the toy. Come here, Tater. Hey. Hi. Come here. Aw. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. It's okay. Hi, guys. I'm back again. This is Tater Tot. We received Tater today. He is about 2 years of age. He is a Maltese hypoallergenic mix. He wants his belly rubbed. He is not neutered and he is not microchipped. And the worst part about it is he was found with a rope around his neck attached to a collar, tied to a post, basically just abandoned. The finder was holding on for I don't know how many days, trying to find if there was an owner. Somebody said they saw him basically being dumped and tied to a post. People suck. Yes, they do. So we have this back room available with the little window in house 2. This is where Tater is spending his time right now. And every room in the house is full. Tater. Tater. What's that? You're not even interested? Hi, Tater. Hi. Come here. Come here. Oh. Come here. Come here. Hey. Come on. Come lay with me. Tater. Tater. Come on, buddy. Hey. Come on. He's laying right in my crotch. He's laying on the floor in front of me. I kind of wanted him to come up. So, come here, baby. We'll get you up. Come here. Come here, baby. So, he's not one that's going to come up to your face, but he lays next to you, and he rolls on his back. He wants belly rubs, as you can see. You want more belly rubs? Yeah? You want me to rub your belly? Yeah? You're a belly rub boy, huh? All right. We'll do that. That's your favorite? Okay. Okay. So Tater took up the room in the back. We have Max and Maggie and Nicole in one room. We have Earl in another. We have Cokie and Buddy. We have Braun, and now we have Tater. We have Sonica coming back for boarding for 10 days because her foster's going away, which we knew, so we had to prepare for that. She's probably going to be in our bathroom. And that makes house 2 completely full. I have been noticing a lot of comments in reference to Stanley, a dog that we rescued about 2 to 3 years ago and found an amazing home, which we thought. And then we received a call from the owner basically telling us that he needs to go and he was going to take him to the kill shelter. So we had no room. We were forced to put him in doggy daycare camp. Camp Canine is where Stanley was. He's been in our foster with Jennifer and Caitlin. I'm going to take away from this video from little Tater for a second to kind of explain to all of you what the situation is with Stan, because I'm at my wit's end with it, to be quite honest. A lot of assumptions, a lot of accusations. Stan was adopted, and when he needed to come back, it was either us or a kill shelter. And of course, we didn't let that happen. Stan came back to our organization and he went to doggy daycare Camp Canine. That's where he was. He became very defeated, shut down, stopped eating for a few days. We brought chicken, we brought different treats, different food, which started him to eat more. Our wonderful Johnny Corman took him home for a night. We have our volunteers going on a regular basis to basically love on him, walk him, and take him for car rides and spend time with him. We also have our wonderful Jennifer and Caitlin, who are committed, and they want Adonis, and they've committed to Adonis. Adonis has been at Lauderdale Veterinary Special with 24-hour care. While they were waiting for Adonis to come to their home, I reached out and asked Jennifer if she would be so kind to take Stan in until Adonis comes to give him a break, and she said yes. Stan is not her choice of dog. That is her right. She's loving him and he's being cared for and being spoiled, but her number one choice was Adonis. And who am I to dictate, to tell people who they can and can't have? So that leaves Stanley is going to have to go back to boarding. Now we are juggling and killing ourselves to try to maneuver and figure out a plan how we can get Stanley out of boarding. We have had no offers from anybody, of any of our supporters, any of our followers, to offer a foster or an adopter for Stanley, or any of our large dogs for that matter. We beg and plead every day on our videos. We put up photos, we put up posts. We're constantly begging for fosters. I'm really not too sure what more we can do as an organization. We do outreach program. We talk to locals. We do not foster out of state. We do not foster long distance in case it doesn't work out. With that being said, Stan is going back into boarding on Friday. Adonis is coming out of the 24-hour hospital and going to Jennifer. We are hopeful and praying that Braun's meet and greet will go fantastic tonight, and hopefully he will have a home. At the same time, we also have little Waffle and Bryson at House 1, so we're thinking we'll bring Waffle and Bryson over to House 2 in Braun's room and put Stan in Waffle and Bryson's room. Stan can absolutely no how come to House 2. It is absolutely out of the question. First of all the rooms here are way too small. They're like little cubicles, and Stan does not like to be confined at all. He will chew through doors in a second. The only reason he's not is because he has free roam of the house at Caitlin and Jennifer's house. So the option of having Stan at House 2 there is no option. I want to be very, very, very clear about that. We are doing everything in our power to make sure that we focus and on all of our dogs for that matter. It's not just Stan. He's a big lab pity mix, yes. He's not good around children. He doesn't do well of stress and large crowds of people, so he needs a special home. He's good with a submissive dog with a proper meet and greet. He's very lovable, very sweet, very cuddly. He's a great, great dog. Everybody that meets him loves him. It is not us that failed Stan. Let's be clear. It is his owner, Steve, from Jupiter, that failed Stan. Okay, that lied and failed him. So I want to be very, very, very clear about this. We have done everything responsible and always keep our word, and we are committed to our dogs, no matter how long they're with an adopter and it doesn't work out. We have always taken our dogs back over the 8 years that we've been doing rescue with 100 Plus. I've seen so many rescues that absolutely do not take dogs back, that are trashed all over social media, that they say that you adopted the dog, it's your responsibility, you work it out and you figure it out. They're threatened the dog's going to end up on the street, they're threatened the dog is going to go to a shelter, and they're like, well, that's on you, not us. It's not, we don't have any room, and they just wash their hands of the dog. I'm not here to mention names of rescues, and I also see a lot of rescues that are pulling dogs left and right with no plan in place, and they're stuck in boarding. Very, very long term, and then they're begging, please, the dog's been in boarding for 6 months, a year. To me, I'm going to say it again, there are fates worse than death for a dog to be locked in a kennel in a cage with no plan in place. So we've changed our way of rescuing. There was a time back in the day when we first started, we would pull dogs, and we would just put them in boarding. We would worry about it later. We were very fortunate back then. We would pull big dogs, we would pull bonded pairs from the Everglades, and sick dogs, feral dogs, and we found them the most amazing homes. A lot of them were bonded, heartworm positive. What do I mean? What do you mean, Sharon? What do you mean? Question mark. I'm just trying to answer you, Sharon. So, anyways, my point of doing this video is to introduce you to Tater Tot. Again, I have been to your rescue, and I witnessed the amazing love you guys have for all of your dogs and each other. Thank you, Kristen Kramer. That means a lot. Oh, Sharon to Kelly. I don't know what her comment was, Sharon. But I will tell you, like I said, pulling a dog with no plan in place is absolutely not rescue to me. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. You are also entitled to yours. We are asked every single day, Amy, can you take this dog? Sending me photos for whatever the reason is. The bullies are really not getting out. They're far and few getting out. They're being killed left and right. Most people that we find that are coming to our organization, they want little dogs. The big dogs are not moving. They either want little dogs or they want puppies. So until we find homes for our larger dogs, I will tell you right now, I am not going to pull another large dog or bully breed with no plan in place and lock them in boarding. I have our own dog, Stan, that we rescued years ago, that was adopted and adopted by, mind you, Tiffany, who's part of our team. This is a guy that Tiffany babysat his children for years. So they go way back. And Shauna as well knows Steve. He failed. And the text messages going back and forth between he and myself and Tiffany and him are disgusting. The disrespect, the cursing, the screaming. I asked him, please post on your own social media page. You have a lot of friends that love Stan. Let them know what's happening. Maybe one of them would offer him a home. His words to me were, I'm not going to be shamed and bashed on social media. I'm not going to be. I said, he goes, I don't want to be that person. I said, but you are that person. You are that person that's giving up on your dog. You are that person that's letting your dog go into boarding when you know it is going to destroy him. So we are left holding the bag and picking up the pieces of Stan's broken heart. And I will tell you that I will not be basically dictated as to what I need to do and what we're doing with our dogs. Listen, I love input. I love it when our supporters share their feelings. If they make a suggestion, there may be times that you're going to make a suggestion and we're not going to agree. That's fine too. There's you agree and you disagree. Agree to disagree. Of course, big dogs need love. We've rescued countless bully breeds of all mixes, from pit bulls to labs to shepherds that were biters, that were dogs that are super, super, super animal aggressive, that need to be the only pet. It's challenging. And when we rescue these dogs, they are not in their own. They are weak. They're defeated. And when they start feeling better, then they start showing us their true personality, and all of this comes out later. We never fail them. We never turn away from them. We never turn our backs. We don't euthanize them. If an animal is going to try to maul a person and attack people, then that's a different story. Then an animal has to either be worked with a trainer, exhaust everything. But if an animal is going to attack and try to kill a person, then we've got a serious situation on our hands. Serious. And then you have to take other things into play, consideration. And we've had little dogs that are out of literally biters, ankle biters. And, we have worked with them with trainers and different kinds of medications and found them forever loving, wonderful homes. And they're always a work in progress. Every life matters. I don't care if it is a bully. I don't care if it's a large, a small, an old, a young. I don't care. We are not breed specific. We are not cherry pickers. That's right, Jamie. Disco, who was an all-time favorite. Disco stayed with us for 4 years. 4 years. Albert's been with us for 4 years, and he's super animal aggressive. So we never give up on our dogs. We've spent over $45,000 on Albert so far in the 4+ years that we've had him. So please don't ever, ever, ever tell me that we don't go above and beyond. So he says it would be irresponsible for us as a rescue to stick a dog in boarding with no plan in place. It's not fair to them. Of course not. And like I've said, Zoe and all of you that are in rescue and know and see what happens to animals that are stuck in boarding, it's a box, it's a cage, it's a prison. And especially with certain dogs and large breeds, they go out of their minds and they become so cage crazed. It alters their personality. No, Jennifer, thank you for being here. Is someone bashing me because of Stan? No, what they're saying is, that it's not fair that Stan's going to go back in boarding. And I'm trying to explain, Jennifer, that you kindly took Stan into your home while we were waiting for Adonis, who was your committed foster. You have committed to Adonis. So if we're getting, now from the animal hospital that Adonis is ready to go. And where would you like me to stick Adonis? Would you like me to put Adonis in boarding? Adonis had a committed foster, and that was with Jennifer and Caitlin. And that dog is going to Jennifer and Caitlin. While we were waiting for, Jennifer's on here, while we were waiting for Adonis to be ready to be released from the 24-hour animal hospital because he has to have his wounds, he has to be sedated every other day and rewrapped. While we were waiting on that, Jennifer so kindly said yes to me when I begged her if she could take Stanley in for a short time. Who am I to tell Jennifer, oh no, Jennifer, and forget it. I would never do that. And where is Adonis going to go? We are still in the same position. Why is one dog more important than another? They're not. Jennifer is an angel sent. The only reason we were able to say yes and rescue Adonis is because Jennifer said yes. That's the only reason. So please, for all of you 151 people that are watching this video, for all of you that are so concerned about Stan, how about somebody else offering to foster Stan so that Stan can be in a foster, so that Adonis can be in a foster, right? Or how about little man over here that is sitting here staring at me and going, why is this lady talking so much? Tater Tot, who was left tied with a rope. I literally just saw the rope that the finder dropped off with Tater Tot. This boy was literally tied, abandoned, and there was a person that saw this happening. I don't know. There's no microchip. He's not neutered. So if little Tater Tot has a home out there or an owner, please reach out to us at 877-506-8100. He's been reported to the shelter. So, guys, it just doesn't end. It doesn't end. It seems like no matter what you do, it's never good enough. It's not enough. I am staying focused only. Oh, you got the frog legs. I am staying focused only on the positive. I don't have the energy to even feed into any negativity. I'm so tired, and most rescues are exhausted. The rescue part alone, the sadness, the heartbreak, day in and day out is enough to handle. So please, I'm begging all of you, please, if you can offer Stan, the lab pit bull, beautiful sweet boy, a foster, adopter, foster, reach out to us. We need homes. We need fosters. We are stuck. Don't sit here and dictate what we should do and this and that until you can offer some sort of assistance and some sort of a solution. Bring it to our attention. If you have an idea, bring it to our attention. Maria, who is offering to take Stan? Maria is a volunteer of ours. Maria cannot take Stan. Maria is a loving woman, and Maria and I have discussed this a billion times in the past. Maria cannot handle Stan. She can't. So please, there's that. If it's Maria Beaver, who we love and appreciate, Maria cannot take Stan. So if there's anybody, yes, she cannot take Stan. We know what Stan needs. Stan is not going to be around children. There's children in the house. She just took in a dog, a bully breed. Stan is only good with small breeds that are submissive, not large breeds. Lisa and Leon. Hi, Lisa. I know, I wish we could all take them too. And you have our Annabelle and Sir Isaac, and they're doing wonderful. And we're so grateful. And guys, listen, you have to understand. We understand. Yes, thank you, Maria, for offering. Thank you. You have to understand something. We know our dogs. We know why they were returned. We know Kiki Hoffman, stop criticizing the people that are trying to help the most. What are you talking about? Are you directing that to me? Because I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm a realist. And as far as Stanley, are you talking about Maria? I know Maria very well. She's at the rescue house all the time. We've spent hours and hours, 8 hours a day sitting here. I have explained to Maria how much we love her and appreciate her, but she is not the person. She can't handle a large dog. Keep your negative comments to yourself, please. Kiki, who are you referring to, and who are you addressing your comments to? Amy, do not let them get to you. I will do anything for you all. Maria, I know that we love you and like you, and I have had many, 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 many conversations. You know that you can't take Stanley. You know that we know our dogs, and we've discussed all of this before. Oh, they're criticizing me. Oh, okay. Well, anybody that wants to criticize me, feel free. I can take it. I have a tough skin. I'm used to it. But at the end of the day, the negative people, they need to just move on. That's what I'm saying. That's where I call this the keyboard warriors, okay? So the people that sit behind their keyboard and they write nasty negative comments. Oh, okay. So I think all the negative comments are for the folks that are criticizing me. Yeah, I move on, Amy. They are not thinking. What's to criticize, really? You would do great as usual, Amy. I appreciate that. But I will tell you, I know my dogs, and my team who spends day in and day out with all of these dogs, and we know what their needs are. We are certainly not going to place them in a situation. When we turn people down and we try to explain to people that call or send emails and they are inquiring about a certain dog. For example, they'll want one of our small dogs, and we know, like the 3 dogs that came in from the hoarding situation, 99 plus dogs, okay, 1 room. They are escape artists, they are runners, and if I place Max or Nikki or Maggie in a home where there are small children and they open the door, guess what? Say goodbye to the dogs and we're never going to get them back. I can tell you that a rescue, and a very good rescue that I admire and respect, Dachshund Rescue here in South Florida, one of the hoarding dogs that they took in from the kill shelter, just like we did, got out of their foster. And it's gone. I can tell you that Miami-Dade allowed a regular adopter, not a rescue, take in one of the hoarding dogs, and that dog is gone and has not been found. So we will do our due diligence, and our responsibility and our promise is to the dog. And no matter how wonderful you are, what you say you can offer, if we know the animal and we know that it's not going to fit in your lifestyle and we tell you no, it is not personal. It is about the dog that you are inquiring about. That's right, Eddie. There is so much negativity in rescue these days, and all it does is hurt the cause and it hurts the animals. As exactly, Zoe. 3 of the dogs already from the hoarding situation have escaped private homes and fosters. They are gone. And if you think that I am going to be able to live with myself knowing that one of these hoarding dogs are out in the street, that are hiding, that are terrified, and they're starving, or they're going to get hit by a vehicle, a car, and dead, and that's going to be on me, think again. It's not happening. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that each and every dog that is under my organization is placed exactly where they need to be. If you want a puppy and you tell me that you work 8-9 hours a day and the dog is going to be in a cage, guess what? You're not getting a puppy from my organization. I'm sorry. You can hate me. You can leave a negative comment on our page. You can leave a negative comment on Google. I don't care. I only care about the dog in need at the end of the day. That's the bottom line. I have let my guard down so many times, and I've allowed things to happen when there was something in my gut that just didn't feel right, and this was in the past over the years. and it comes back to bite me in my face. And I'm one person that when I do something, if I make a mistake, because we are all a work in progress, it's a journey, we live and we learn. If I make a mistake, I bet you, and I'm going to tell you that I am that person that I will not repeat my mistake. I will learn from it, and I will definitely not repeat, and I will think things through before I allow things to happen. So I will not be talked into anything. I will not be bullied. I will not be pressured. But again, let's all stay focused, please. We have so many lives that are depending on us. We have 2 rescue houses that are completely full. Stan needs us. Adonis needs us. All the little dogs need us as much as all the large breeds need us. Why is a bully more important than a small dog? Is Albert more important? Does Albert deserve more? Our Albert, does he deserve more than little Tater Tot right here? I think not. I think they're all equal. They're little innocent souls with little beating hearts that require us. 100% of us. So please, if you don't like little dogs, then don't support us. We are here to save every life. Big, small, young, old, rotten teeth, blind, broken limbs, high critical cases. That's who we are. So I'm not breed specific. I'm not going to rescue just the Labs or the Goldens or the Dachshunds or the Malteses or the Yorkies. We have rescued everything. Everything. And even Maria, who sit here and saying she offered Stan, she knows because she understands. She spent countless hours here with our rescues and our team. She said people need to know that you have a sixth sense when it comes to all the dogs. My team knows. It comes with experience. And we're still going to make mistakes. We're not perfect. We're certainly not perfect. And do I have a big mouth? Hell yeah, I do. And I have no filter. And that's who I am. And that's it. So I'm going to be brutally honest with all of you. I'm never going to sugarcoat. I'm going to be transparent. That's what these live videos are for. There's no editing here. It's all raw. It's raw and it's real. It's real. Right, Tater Tot? Tater. My sweetness. If anybody can offer Tater Tot here, a foster, a loving home, please reach out to me. He's adorable. As you can see how well behaved he is, how sweet. He doesn't want to be here. You don't want to be here, do you? No, you just shook your head. We are the only voice, honestly, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. We are the only voice that is left for all these suffering, abandoned, abused, neglected animals. You see us fighting in the middle of the night with the McCarthys, with the Adonis. There's countless that are so beaten up every day, and there are suffering. And we are fighting with the officials. We are fighting with, even with laws in place, we're fighting. It's a battle. So we need to all be on the same team. We need to be on the same side. We don't need to be fighting with one another. We need to respect one another. We need to work together. If you're not here to work with us, please remove yourself from my page. I'm done. I'm done with it. I don't have the energy to fight. I only have the energy for them. I have the energy to focus on them. That's what I'm here for. There's not enough hours in the day, to be quite honest with you, to argue with people. Either you love us and you support us, and if you have questions, we're open. If you have suggestions, we're here. We're here to communicate. We're here to work with our supporters. We're not here to fight. These animals need us. So please stop the negativity. Stop the nasty comments and the criticizing of one another. I mean, it's bad enough every time you turn on the news, it's nothing but hate. You leave your house and it's nothing but nasty people. And every time I am with my team members of my rescue, every day it's, Amy, I can't stand people. Amy, I hate people. It's all I hear. It's all I hear nowadays. Do you want to be that person? Do you want to be that person that walks around hating the world? I don't. I don't. And you know what makes me feel that way? The people, not the dogs. Not the dogs. Right, Tater? Yeah. And all he wants is this. What, Tater? It's all you want? Every time I go every time I go like this to try to get him to come up, he rolls on his back. That's it. He just rolls on his back and he wants love. Oh, they always say, Amy, keep the negativity away and just keep it away and push it and push it and push it. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing the negativity for sure. All right. So with that being said, welcome Tater Tot. Tater, tater, tater. Tater Tot. Show me your belly. Ah, this is it. Is that it? Is that all you want? Tater Tot. Unconditional love with the big, beautiful black eyes and the belly and the balls that we need to get rid of, Tater Tot. Yes. You want more belly rubs? Here, hold on. Let me bend down. Hold on. I come in. Okay. Oh, yeah. He's wearing a belly band. This is lined with a maxi pad, velcroed on top, because he's not neutered, so we don't know if he's potty trained. So instead of him peeing and marking, we put that on, and every time we take him outside, obviously, which is like 20,000 times a day, because that's what we do. We rotate and spend so much time with our babies. They're loved, as you can see, fluffy rugs and toys and food and water and cushy beds. We have Alexa in here. Alexa, play spa music.
Sure.
Sure.
Here's a station for you. Spa.
Do you like spa?
Music.
What do you think, Tater Tot? What do you think, Tater Tot? This is all you want, right, bud? Just lots and lots of belly rubs? Yeah, look at this. I'm going to zoom in. Is that all you want, buddy? Who could resist this little face? He's 2 years of age. He's hypoallergenic. He's absolutely adorable. And he gets along with small dogs. He's been good. He's got the floppy ears. He's adorable. We do have to get him neutered and blood work and all that. So if anybody can donate towards him, it would be greatly appreciated, because the dogs are just coming in quicker and quicker and quicker. And we do have another dog coming in tomorrow, and don't ask me where I'm putting her, because I don't know. We're just going to play it out. But that's it until another dog is moved from house 2. Like I said, if Braun has a meet. We rescued Braun on April 14th when we were at the Miami-Dade Kill Shelter. Stay, Tater. Stay. Just got to stay, Boo-Boo. He's looking to get out. See, you're looking to run, huh? Back, 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 back. Good boy. Thank you, Tater. I promise you I'll be right back and we'll take you outside, okay? And he's crying. So you want to talk about heartache? Yes, the music does help calm, but he doesn't want to be alone right now, so he's frustrated. Braun is outside playing with Gage. So I'm going to click over. Hold on one second, guys. So really, really quick before I go outside. Shh. I have Cokie sharing a room. Hi, Cokie. Hi, Buddy. Buddy just got its new hairdo. Shh. Hi, Cokie. Sweetest little baby. Hi, Buppy. Another Maltese mix. Shh, Buddy. Quiet. Oh. How did I know I'd find you in here? Earl Squirrel. Earl? Are you getting all your lovin's in from Auntie Shelly? He loves that bed, right? What are they called? What are those called? There's like almost like a cat house or something. I don't know. They feel so safe. Well, Earl, let me see your bed. Go in. Get into bed, Earl. Why are you still here, Earl? Because the lady that wanted you with her husband decided that they want to go visit puppies after they said they wanted to adopt you. So you're not going anywhere until it's perfect, Earl. Because people are nuts, Earl. They're crazy. That's right. We're not going to let you go anywhere that's not perfect for Earls. Perfect for Earls. Love, love, love. Oh, it's called a cave bed. Thanks, Lori Summers. It's a cave bed for Earl.
It's early side.
Early squirrely.
That's your side.
Is Gage outside with, Braun?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are they playing?
Oh,
And really quickly. How I know. So these are the 3 that I was telling you about, for any of you that are jumping on. We have Nikki in the front. She just got spayed. We have Maggie in the middle. They're definitely related. And they were rescued with Max from the hoarding situation, 99 dogs that was on the news, in most deplorable, disgusting feces and urine covering their entire bodies. These dogs they're emotionally messed up. Max is just beyond words, beyond. Somebody had asked what happens to the dogs that don't get adopted. I don't even know how to answer that, because they do get adopted, and if they don't, they stay with us forever, and they're loved and they're adored. But in 8 years, we haven't had a forever for 8 years, because the longest I believe we have right now is Albert. He's a 4-year. So everybody else is about a year. The long timers, a year, 6 months. Everybody else is just weeks or just a couple months. Right, Max? Right, Max? There's Max. Hey, Max. Hey, sweetness. Hey, Maggie with the teeth. And then, of course, Nikki with the matching teeth. So for me to place one of these babies, after all the love and the work we've done with them, into an irresponsible or the wrong home, all it is doing is we should have never had any right touching them if we're not going to follow through and make sure they get the best home that is going to understand and respect what their needs are. If we place them in a home with children, these dogs will be gone. And that is not going to happen. Not on my watch, not on my teams. So they need lockdown, basically. They need a fenced yard. They need baby gates at the front door. They need a quiet home. They need somebody that's patient and understanding, because we live with these dogs day in and day out. So if anybody has any questions about our dogs, you are more than welcome to reach out to us. You are more than welcome to inquire about adoption. We'll give you all the information to see if you're a fit. You can do so by reaching us at 100plus PLUS abandoneddogs@gmail.com. Look how wonderful these babies are. Shut the light to keep the heat down. Good luck getting out. Shelly's going in for some deep loving. She's getting it from Koki. Who's a love bug? And then Buddy. And then Buddy. I know. You were just outside 2 minutes ago. Yep. How do we get Max out of his shell is just break down the barrier and just love him and love him and love him. That's all we can do with Max. There's not much more you can do with a dog that's so broken like Max. I have a dog in my house. Carol and I have a dog in my house that I rescued with 100 plus. One of the first cases, she was kept in a chicken coop. And I rescued her, and I think there were like 100 plus dogs, 120 dogs or something, and cats. They were all living in small cages, chicken coop cages. And Maggie is the dog we took in. She is 9 now, so we took her in 7 years ago. It took my Maggie 4 years. 4 years, she was just like Max. She did not feel worthy. She ran from us. She wouldn't go on a couch. She wouldn't go on a bed. 4 years, and now she's 9. So it could take Max. It could take Max a year. It could take Max 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I don't know. He may always be like this. I don't know. All I know is that he's going to be fine with the right person. That I can tell you. So hold on. Here we go. Taking you with. Where's the party? Hi. Hi, Gage. Did you go swimming? You did, and Braun. Hi, Braun. Go swimming. Show everybody how smart you boys are. So Braun is great. Oh, they're playing tug of war. Braun is great with Gage. They play tug of war. Oop! Easy on the fan. Go in the pool. Go in the water. They play tug of war. They go in the pool. Come on. Hi. Hi, handsome. Gage we rescued as a tiny little 6-week-old puppy under a shed with 9 of his siblings and his mommy. He's been with us over a year, and he's bonded with his mommy. Braun, when I swore and I told my team don't even look at me when we were opening up Rescue House 2, I said small dogs only, small dogs only. And we saw Braun. I saw Braun in the small dog cage with his paws crossed and his little eyes staring at me. I said, oh my God, I have to get him. And he's been with us since April 14th. Tell him. Yeah. Here you go. Ready? Here. Let go. Get in the waters. Get it, Gage. Go swimming. Ah! So tonight we have a meet at 7 o'clock with Braun, potential family. They have 3 dogs. They have a dog just like Braun, and then they have 2 dachshunds. So, praying to God it's a fit. Wonderful couple, wonderful home. She works from home, fenced-in yard, pool. I love their relationship too. They have a great relationship. Gage and Mommy don't play like this because they're both around the same age, right? But Mommy loves you, and you love Mommy so much. So much. You licking his face? Oh, you give kisses? You're like a laughing hyena. You sound like a laughing hyena, Gage. Here. Sit. Ready? Yeah, good aim, good aim. Good boy. So everybody say your prayers, because if Braun does get adopted, that means his room is open, and that means that we can bring Waffle and Bryson over to House 2, and Stanley can go straight into House 1 in Waffle and Bryson's room. It's all we can do. We can only do with what we have. Do you honestly think it does not destroy us? It is, hey, be nice. And it is not destroying us to have any of our dogs in boarding and watching them deteriorate. I mean, he is eating again. It's not that he's not eating. He just shut down for a few days, which is to be expected after coming out of a home for 2 years. And our team is there walking and loving and car rides and trying so desperately to show him he's not forgotten. It's not like we just stick him in a boarding, and the boarding is beautiful. It's gorgeous, but it is a kennel, and he doesn't want to be in a kennel. So that's where we stand with Stanley. Hi, Pauline. Everybody say a prayer. Hi, Debbie from Niagara Falls. Saviska. Say a prayer for Braun. And last night I did a late night update video. It was late. So, yeah, thank you, Susie Holloway. Not on my feet, you two. Come on, get up and go play. Let's go. Up, up, up. Go play in the water. Go swimming. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Bye-bye. Bye, Braun. What I was going to ask of all of you, if you could take a moment, go, please, on our Google and give us a rating. Tell us how you feel about us. From your heart. I'm not telling you what to write. I'm not telling you what to say. But if you would please take the time and go on our Google review to get rid of the nasty Nellies that post things like, oh, we wanted a dog and she wouldn't give us the dog. She broke our hearts, and there's more to it. And I do respond, but it's a negative comment. So please take the time and mention your experience and how you feel. I'm still venting, Pauline. Do you feel better? You watched my late night video. Didn't sleep at all last night. 0 sleep. Been up all night and all morning. So I am going to be leaving here. I'm at Rescue House 2 doing an update. We just took in new dogs. We have Buddy, I just picked up from grooming. And we also just took in Tater Tot, who's a Maltese mix, 2 years of age. Sonica is coming back today about 5 o'clock for boarding for 10 days while her foster's out of town. And then we have a new dog coming in tomorrow. And again, Stan, we're desperately searching for a forever home or foster. What else? Braun has a meet tonight at 7 p.m. Easy. Play nice. Braun! Oh, God, I can't with the boys. Let the boys will be boys. This is Amy with 100 Plus. Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. Exactly. A nap with Earl makes everything better. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on the rest of the day. But for now, I'm signing off. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. And please remember, Mia's in foster to adopt, and I just got word that she's going nowhere. She's getting spayed on Friday. They're absolutely in love. She's spoiled rotten. She dances. She does circles. She stands on her hind legs. She's spoiled little princess as she should be. So there's Mia. But once we do the final adoption, I will definitely do a video of the adoption. So everybody enjoy this day. It is brutally hot. 100 Plus, Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. We will update you more with Braun, and please say a prayer that his meat goes well tonight. Thank you.